Okay, we are going to jump back into our game, and I do want to double check the time on the tide. Okay, we still have a full day and then part of a second day. So, oh, I guess for anyone who doesn't watch the wrap-up video, just to summarize the game plan, we are going Pervame route. We are going there to do a data recovery, which means they will spawn in enemies for that. And then we're going to go cut through here, grab whatever's on the trunk of, or the hood of the car, and then come up here. We're going to go right there and do the Warren's Legacy, which they'll have enemies for that as well. And then I'm going to try to avoid this whole area where all the mimics run out. So sneak around here and go this way and then come up here to the operation cleanup. Then I should be able to come back this way, and then go back the normal way we come back through Balaki Village. If it's bright enough, we'll go over and do the crier artifact. If not, then we'll be happy with the 3 of those. I was able to buy a case of plus P ammo. I also bought an additional suppressor. And then I do have, I still had leftover ammo for the large weapon. I was able to buy an additional magazine, so I now have a 3rd one. So that is where we stand. Let's get started. Now, we did go to Pervame route late yesterday, but we still haven't cleared out those fragments and that initial base. I don't plan to do that again, so I'm just going to go right back where I was. There's a lot I want to fit in today, so I'm going to obviously I'll take out whoever we encounter, but I'm not going to go to any additional locations outside of that path I laid out. And you know what? I should probably conserve that ammo. Oh, did I just shoot? I did. I was grabbing my weapon and my controller brushed against the side of my leg and it ended up firing a shot. I really shouldn't run. It wasn't all the way regenerated, but that's fine. So we're just going to head back the exact same path. Again, they're going to spawn in enemies for this, and we also still haven't taken out the mimic in the depot area. I actually probably, let me save this. I am going to actually change out to the other scope, because I don't know if they're going to spawn in a mimic soldier or anyone. Usually if they spawn someone in, they are up in the actual part there. Like, yeah, I see some armored guys there. And you kind of have to get at the right angle to shoot them. I just want to make sure there's no sliders on the ground. I don't see any. So let me see if I can get to... I got the spider. I'm trying to get the mimic soldier, but these... Okay, I got him, but not all the way. Oh, I hate wasting all this ammo. It's just so hard to get a shot at him. Oh. I'll just go through a whole entire... You know what, let me reload that. I don't want to go through all that ammo. Wasting it at that first angle where I was hoping it would go through the slits, but it didn't. So I'd rather get to that location I had before. And I do hear the spawn that we were fighting up there. Oh, he moved. Let me go here. Now, obviously, me having a better angle means he's going to have a better angle, too. got him. Okay, and I got the spider. Or spawn, I really should use the correct term. Is that the only guy? No, I hear another spawn down there. Come on. I got him. I know there was a guy down there. I just got the second spawn. Okay, there he is. So they can get trapped in the anomalies. That's why he's not really getting out of there. But I'm trying to get a good angle of him. Come on. You know what? Let me actually use this one so I don't keep going through the really expensive ammo. Oh, come on. Go back where you were. I had like a perfect shot. I can shoot down at him when I'm on there, but he's more likely to jump up at me when I choose location. There we go. Awesome. Those guys are hard to shoot anyways. Oh, that's the one that I... Alright, so I have all of those guys. I'm going to put on the gas mask and go up there. Let me give it a save right there with that in. And then I'm going to do a gas mask. And I think this is a data collection, so the watch. We already got the artifact, and if it doesn't start clicking, like we got the artifacts yesterday, so if it doesn't start clicking, that means it's a watch in one of the huts. And I see it there, I think. No. Okay, so then it must be the other one. And that's kind of what I would have thought. I would have thought they would have had the people that were spawned in the place where the watch was. But I saw that orange box, and so that's usually what they put the watch in. So that kind of confused me. I don't remember that being there yesterday, but... So that's the guy we killed. That's this one. We got the watch. Let me go ahead and give it a quick save, because this thing slides us down. Come on. Okay. So now we're just going to go head back. Oh, come on. I went down in that little dip on the other side. And then we go down here on this, over here, and then over here, and then we can run this way and take off our mask when we're away from the haze. Okay. And I'm going to just hold this until I get to the pathway, because if I find anyone on the way, it's going to be a fragment, come on, or a phantom or a spawn. And I don't know if I'm coming back this way, because in my mind I'm coming back Balaki Village, so I am going to be lugging all this stuff with me. I know I could just come back and grab it at some other time, but I don't know how the rest of the tide is going to go. So just to be on the safe side. Now, really all I have to do is take it out and set it on the hood. And even if we don't make it until next tide, it'll still be there. But I'd rather not even worry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and crouch down real quick and clean this, because I know where we're going. Alright. I'm going to just leave that paper there. Give it a save. here. I'm gonna actually give it a save in all 3 spots. And this is all the way full. Did I ever refill my Beretta? No, let me go ahead and refill that real quick. And then what does this gun look like? Barely anything. Alright, so I'm going to put on my gas mask because I know that as soon as I go through, I'm going to go as far to the left where that floating green haze is and try to avoid the factory. So, it'd be better not to have to even mess with putting this on. Okay, and there's an armored seeker there, which is fine, and then an unarmored one. They are going to come hunt me down, which is fine. I don't mind. Oh, I see one running at me already. You coming here? Got you. The other guy is probably also... I see the phantom. I just want to avoid the open factory building. Where are you at? Come here. Actually, let me go ahead and... Okay. I'm going to give it a save because so far so good. This part is the part that sucks. There's the armored seeker. Let's see if I could get him. Because once we go over to this side, those mimics in the factory are going to start coming out, and I'd really like to avoid them. Okay. I'm going to run out here real quick, and then I'm going to go over this way. And I'm going to cut through here. Actually, I'm going to cut this way. I'm sure there's guys that are seeing me. Let me take off my gas mask. And let me give it a save since I'm here successfully. I'm in that path that I kind of wanted to go to avoid all the mimics over there. I just have to watch out for these webs. Alright, I do kind of have to go this way along this fence. And that's fine. Let me make sure. Okay, because coming up over there, I'm going to get to where the mission is. Let me give it a save here. And then I'm actually going to save here again. I don't know if I've ever explored down here. And I know there's letters about stashes. So I just want to see what's here. You know, curiosity killing the cat and all that. Absolutely nothing. That's what's there. Okay. And then also when we came here and got our stash, I forgot that Katya will usually show up on the other side. I want to see if we can find, if she's still here. I always thought that she disappeared if you didn't get her. But then there was one time I saw Katya where I would have thought she would have been gone. So, oh, there's a green haze down there. I've never really explored this, so that is interesting. I don't even know if I can go down there. I mean, obviously I'd need a gas mask on, but that's like black? That's kind of weird. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, there's the soldiers there in the distance. I'm gonna see if I can go out and see if she's still there. You know what? I'm gonna go here because this is a good place. Let me go ahead and get him. There's a guy coming here. Yep. Let's get you. And then you are right here. I'm trying not to alert those guys way in the distance. I'd like to be able to change my magazine. And my scope. I am right out in the open. And that is probably not the smartest thing to do, but got him. Okay, so that's one of the guys we need to take out. I do see the other mimic police next to him. Where he was. I'm not as worried about the seekers, like I know they're there. But it's better if he gets a little closer to me. Okay, I do see the other guys. Got him. Got him. Okay, I do see the other soldier. Oh no, that's the mimic police there. Got him. Let me give it a save. Because if I can kill all these guys without even having to go down there, that's even better. Nope, I got one more guy. Alright, let me go ahead and change this out. I'm gonna reload these. I do see a phantom coming from, so that's the bridge that we had cleared out over there. I see, oh no, that's a regular fragment. So, let me give this a save. I'm gonna do this in all 3 spots because this is going really smooth. And I should not have said that because I probably just jinxed myself. But, oh, there's a seeker right there. Oh. Got him with 2 shots. Okay. I'm keeping in mind that the fragment is going to make its way to me. I'd like to cross over here to stay away from the building where the mimics are going to... Where are you at? Oh, there you are. In that factory building where, like, if you alert all the mimics, they start to come towards you. I really want to avoid that. I'm trying to get up here, but I might need to get down here a little bit. You can kind of see grooves in this. Sometimes that helps you get up, but if not, I'm going to come up here. I don't think that seeker was the last guy, but maybe? Okay, yeah, it's done. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had that mission too there. Dang it. Okay, I did jinx myself by saying it was going really well. Alrighty, well, it was going really well until I forgot that I had to do an actual mission. Oh, and I just ended up saving over all of those. I don't want to redo anything, so I'm just gonna have to walk back. So my game plan to take the Balaki village back, I'm gonna end up taking Pervame route back because I need to go. I think there was a crate there. So I quickly ducked into the area where the... I've never really gone here. I just want to see if anything is up here. If not, I'm just going to reload it. I always snipe those guys from a distance and then never actually come to the bridge. So I'm just curious if there's anything worthwhile here. I am not going to keep this just for a box of ammo. And then, so the girl Katya that I was looking for, she's usually in front of that building. I don't see her from here, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's not there. It could just be that she's not rendered. That's the fog that we're not going to go into. It's just there's stashes here that I've never tried to look for. And I'm just curious if they're in this part, because I've never gone looking here. Like, remember how there was like a truck of like NATO goods or something it was saying? But I don't, like, sometimes trucks will have a handle. They'll give you like a grip mark that you can grab and climb up into. I'm not seeing that there. So, I'm just gonna head back to where we were going from this way. And I might just cross through that gate where she is. Oh, of course there's a stomper. If this ends up giving absolute no value and this a longer path back, then I'm just going to reload. These birds are fun to smash because normally when you break those statues, they like float up in the air. These are fun because if you whack them, they just crumble and fall. So I have so much fun with those, and then they'll reform just like the other ones. So I always have fun with that. I'm just curious. Again, I haven't really explored here. I kind of end up passing. Oh, she is still there. Okay, cool. I usually pass by this spot, so I'm kind of just seeing if there's anything worthwhile here. Especially since I have to come back this way anyways because I forgot the frickin' mission. Or that we even had a mission. And hold on, I want to hit that bird. And then I just quickly want to see what's in these cars. Again, if we're already having to come here, may as well get an idea of if there's ever anything valuable. I want to see if there's any handles or grab points, and there's not. Is there here? No. Okay. And then I do need to eat, and then I'm gonna go hit her. I think most of the time I play this, I forget about her, so I'm not even sure what she says. And then we're gonna go in through there. Oh. And this is by where we came in at. Let me get these guys out of the way so I'm not dealing with them while she's talking. And then I'm gonna change out my ammo. And then what does my gun look like? I might actually go ahead and clean it. And then I'll hit her as we go in there. And really, I could probably be doing this while she's talking, but that's fine. And then let me reload this. Oh, I don't have a location there for that. All right. Oh, let me change back to my other scope. And then I'm going to do this a good save on all three since I already messed up my save. I'll at least have a good one here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit her, and then we're going to continue on.
My mother worked at the factory. Long days, what with that commute. She liked it all right, mostly because she got on well with her team.
Oh, I don't know if I can go too far away from her.
She was a strong woman. Everyone respected her. She said she didn't want for me to work at a factory or anything like that. She didn't think I was built for it. Too soft, too impressionable. And I got good grades, especially in Russian and literature. So she wanted me to go to university and become a secondary school teacher. I liked to read, and I was always helping my classmates with their homework. So I thought that's what I wanted too. Maybe it's still what I want. Do you think I could become a teacher? If we ever leave this place?
I'll let the stomper go through. So, like, we could go in the building and explore it, but I plan to just cut through this real quick. I'm gonna try not to get into a battle with anyone. And I'd like to come over here and avoid, like, basically this is right where we came down. That's the gate we first came in. This is the part I completely skipped over. So this is the closest to going right back to Perfume route. I'm gonna go pop into this hut real quick. Hold on though, I want to let the stomper go by. I have no stamina, so that is not good. Go over there and leave me alone, Mr. Giant. Thank you. Alright, I want to go into this little building and see if there's anything in here. And then I'm gonna quickly, okay, cool, there's a crate. It's only, so we're doing really good on time. We would have been able to go back and get the crier artifact in the Black Key Village. I just completely forgot. So what mission do we have here? It's mission 2. Okay, yeah, so there's a case. And then the monsters around it. Okay, and then it is, yep, right there in that pathway. And I know I was killing, like there was that fragment and the seeker and all that. And I was kind of like, oh, it's kind of weird that I've got so many people here greeting me. That's probably what they were there for, was that mission. All right, I'm going to give it a save in here. And then we're going to just go right back where we came. Oh, let me put on my gas mask as well, because I don't want to have to deal with that floating haze anomaly as I have to. So more than likely we've taken out the enemies. I just need to get the case now. I want to stay hidden from those guys in the factory. Ah, there it is right there. So yeah, I just want to stay. So that is why we had those guys that we were killing, is because of this. And then I want to go search. There's usually a case here. I'm just going to kind of crouch a bit and try to stay out of sight of the mimics. Because again, I really don't want to alert them that I'm here. And that is the gun that we bought when we were security level 1. That I ended up selling. I'm probably going to clean and sell that one too. But just kind of as an FYI. Alright, so I'm just going to wait for my stamina. Okay. And I'm going to just run straight for there. That mimic guy might have come out and he might shoot at me. No, oh yeah, he's right there. Yep, he's shooting at me. And that's fine. Okay. It's so funny that I totally forgot I had a mission there. I was all focusing on getting across to the Operation Cleanup mission. So we'll take this off. And I'm gonna eat. And so we're now gonna go back to the home base. It's 3:30. We'll probably get back there at 4:30 just because it's gonna be slow going. It'll probably be an hour game time walking back, and that's if we don't alert anyone that's in that compound. I still think that'll be enough time and enough daylight to go get the crier done. If not, like if we get to Black Key Village and it's darker than I'm planning, then we'll at least go finish the last house and maybe the sewer pipe that sometimes has a case. And yeah, like this thing adds, I think, like 6 kilograms. And so it's that plus all the stuff I have in my bag, especially with that gun that I found. It's definitely going to be draining my stamina and make it take longer to rebuild. So if I had a hand free, I would have sunflower seeds. I could put my gun away, but I'd rather hold it knowing that I've got fragments here. So I am just going to walk really slow until this is full. Then I'll sprint and repeat. All right. So this is sprinting. Still sprinting, getting close to the end. All right, 2 dots of stamina left and out of stamina. Okay. So we're gonna just walk normal as that refills. I'm not gonna stop for the artifacts because we could do that anytime this tide. Maybe, like if we might run out of the tide. I really just want to go get the crier artifact if I can. All right, stamina's back up. It is, oh, it's only 4:12. So I was predicting we would be going back at 4:30. We might get there a little bit early. It's 4:15. Nope, I'm probably right. It's probably going to be the hour walk, so 4:30, because stamina just drained again. And I wonder if I can sprint now. It's almost full. Yeah, I'm just going to sprint. Bye, Mr. Fragment. You get to stay alive again. All right. And I'm just going to drop the stuff from my bag right here again and go right back out. Granted, it's now real time and not radius time, which is a little bit better, but still. Gonna drop the watch and the ammo we got and the gun we got and that. Okay, I'm gonna give this a save in all 3 of these spots. And then we're gonna go to Balaki Village and see if... Hold on, let me go to the global map. We did that. We have the case. We have the watch. Those are on the ground. I'm gonna go try... Now, the crier artifact, they don't spawn people in, but it makes a lot of noise. So as you carry it back home, you draw any enemies that are in a further radius than you normally would alert them to your location. Worst case, it'll be seekers. There's really no one too crazy on this map. But I do want to go try to get this done before dark. So I need to watch out for this dome anomaly, or I guess reflective anomaly is the proper term. So I'm still gonna skip over that 3rd house for now. If anything, I'll search it on my way back. I'll go set the crier artifact down somewhere away from where I'm at, let it make a bunch of noise while I search that house, and then come back. So that's my game plan. Let me take a bite of food. And we can search the sewer pipe on our way to get the artifact. And then I'm going to try to clear the area a bit before we get it. Okay, there is a case here. Grab this. And again, this one is worth the least amount of money. So if we can't finish this mission, it's not the end of the world. I would just rather get them all turned in, because we're only going to have like maybe a couple hours for the last day of the tide. I'd rather not be trying to deal with this in the daytime. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of stand here and see. Give me a moment, I'm going to hit save. Let me see what I'm going to change out this magazine. And I don't want to waste too much time, because again, if I'm going to be drawing enemies to me, I'd rather deal with it in the daylight as opposed to the dark. Oh. Thank you for making noise. If you had been a seeker, I would have been scared shitless. Okay. The problem is that I'm not going to know which one is the crier artifact. So there might be others after I finish it. It's over on that thing there. And over there. Actually, yeah. Cool. It's not that one. I was like, man, this one's a little bit too close to comfort for all the guys over there. I'd really rather not be standing there as it's making noise. I'm going to give it a save because I'm going through this way too fast. Meaning I might fall down. There it is right here. Okay, we need to turn around. There's a spider trying to jump on me somewhere. Got him. And I'm just gonna carry this so I don't open my bag. Because usually opening your bag makes it louder. And then now I want to try to go over here and get out of the way so I can take the gas mask off. I'm going to just put that in the pouch with the other one so I can take the mask off quickly. And it's not making the noise. That's just because I keep saving it. Oh, you hear it now. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it isn't working. It just means that I'm not hearing it. But it is still making noise when I take my bag off my back. I'm gonna go this way as opposed to the other side. And go up here. Alright. I'd like to go search this house. Okay, I'm gonna go up here and then save this in the 3 locations. I could go set the crier artifact down somewhere and then come back here, but it's still bright enough where I might just go do this real quick. Anything? I don't think it'll fit in all in my pocket. I was gonna say I could end up just putting it in my pocket instead of opening my bag, but you know what? It is what it is. If I draw them to me, I draw them to me. The other 2 lofts didn't have cases, so this one does. Now, not always. Sometimes none of them do, but usually there's at least one. Gotta love the crier artifact making a bunch of noise. So I'm gonna search the house with my gun in my hand so I can try to be prepared for whoever gets drawn to me. Ooh, awesome food. I really want you. And I'm not even going to bother opening the oven because I know there's nothing there. And then I already searched there. And I'm going to search the creepy basement. I'm not going to worry about the probes. Creepy basement, here we go. And absolutely nothing in the creepy basement. Alright. I think that's it, because we had already done these other houses. That was the only one we had left. I know, like, if we get a chance, I'll do the train. No, actually, I did do the train already. Pause. That sounded crazy. I searched the train already. So, I don't think I need to do that again. We are ready to head back and turn all of those in. So I'm actually happy we got all 4 done. I was thinking we'd maybe only get 3 of the 4. But even though I forgot the frickin' case after I killed all the enemies, jeez, I can't believe I did that. It still worked out. Okay. Now we get to listen to this thing make noise as I pick up all our stuff because our bag will be open. Which is fine. Okay. And I think that's it. So now looking at my map, oh, I'd really like to have it. Obviously that one is because I set the case down, but you see all of those 3 are all gray. And because I had this out, that doesn't turn gray. Oh, yeah, and I can't. Whenever you take it out, it's where you're at, so it's whatever. We are gonna go turn these in. And that is going to be nice to have the money build up. Deliver. I'm going to do the case first. Come on. Now, my whole goal is to build up money. So that way, as we, the operation cleanup, I don't need to turn anything in. As we end up doing all of these higher missions, I don't have to get to the point of worrying about how am I going to buy a crate of ammo. So I want to kind of have as a base, like where I don't go below 5,000 and then I can spend above it. That's just going to take a bit to get there. We're going to turn in this annoying artifact. We just got to find it first. It's right there. Actually, I don't know if I've had a mission with this yet, so I'll hold this crier. It looks like a growing green peel, pretty safe at first sight, before it started making a hell of a noise and got my ass into trouble. I find that funny. So you can kind of see it's a little bit of a dome thing. Completed. And then now we've got the watch, which is somewhere in here. Ah, there it is. Okay. All right, so we're up to 6340. Missions are done. We have a full day and 9 hours until the tide. So that tells me that I will have this exact same point tomorrow, which is going to be 7 p.m. and then an additional 10 hours. So I don't need to worry about planning missions for half of a day. I get another full day of missions. So we'll be able to, with us turning these 4 in, they're going to give us 4 new ones to pick from. So I'm going to try to just continue to build this up. I'm going to end this here and then do my usual wrap up mission planning